with 8 gigabytes of RAM or 12 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 8. So let's go see which one's a faster phone between both. Okay, all the apps are clear in the background, as you guys can tell. So let's get into it. Let's do phone calls. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nothing crazy. It's going to get into their cameras. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can kind of see what's going on there too. Let's go into their app stores. 3, 2, 1. Now, usually the Androids are faster at opening up their Play stores or app stores than the iPhones. Scrolling through, I do like the 120 hertz on the Nothing Phone 2-way, but I will tell you the iPhone 14 still is doing like a pretty decent job hopping out of these two. We do have some of these third-party apps we can test out. Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Now, I do think the 14 is going to run into some random like weird like pop-ups that I'm going to have to close out of or something like that. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Surprisingly, the Nothing Phone 2-way was actually able to load that one up faster than the iPhone 14. Not really too sure why that ended up happening, but that right there was a very crazy thing that just ended up happening. Let's go and get into this actual game. Of course, I'm going to have 2,000 pop-ups that are going to come up. 3, 2, 1. I would imagine the 14 is going to be faster, but like that was kind of crazy that just happened. Hopping out of here, let's do some other application. Snapchat 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 different pop-ups for the most part here too. Hopping out of here. Staying for Splux 3, 2, 1. Pop up here. And even with the pop-up, the iPhone 14 was faster, so you kind of have to give that one some credit there. Scrolling through some interesting stuff. Let's go and hop out of both of these. Let's go and do Bofa. Do I have this one? No, I don't. Let's go and try Facebook. 3, 2, 1. I think I'm logged in here, but it still kind of was faster than this one, so just another thing to keep in mind. We can try Roblox, which I do not have on this particular device either. Oh, I do. 3, 2, 1. And again, 2 different pop-ups, just another fun thing to keep in mind. And we can try Subway Surfers. 3, 2, 1. Now, from the few games that I tested and a few apps that I tested, it is kind of interesting to me how decent of a job the Nothing Phone 2-way is doing. I think a majority of the times the 14 is going to be faster and just less glitchier. But I would tell you, for the most part, I'm actually very surprised how good of a job the Nothing Phone 2-way is doing. For how cheap this phone is, for the most part, it's actually doing a pretty good job. But I will tell you, for the most part, like if you're wanting a phone that's going to be giving you a better experience, probably the iPhone 14 is going to be giving you the better one. But the Nothing Phone 2-way is still doing a decent job at that too. It's probably faster in some ways than the iPhone 14. So from that side of things, it's pretty crazy. Now from the camera side, like I mentioned before,